Hey guys, Boomslang here. So I just wanted to go over the intelligence documents and how they've changed. So obviously they're now a scav junk box option or a scav case option. I personally haven't used them for the scav cases. I run Moonshine mainly, or the 70k, but the point of the video is to show you on reserve where you can pick them up, because they're now worth a fair amount of money. Now we did just experience a crash, so let's hope that this will still work. Yeah, fine, cool. So Intel docs were about 40-50k previously, before this new addition to the scav cases. So that's what they look like. That's what you're looking for when we go into the game. And as you can see, they fluctuate from about 240 all the way up to nearly 300. I have managed to sell some at 285, some at 300, some at 260, some at 240. The market's changing all the time. But obviously, as they're oh, you can also do a trade as well, but that's out of stock. So many options, and let's get into the run. So guys, I'm up at the dome, and I just wanted to show you where I find most of my intel docs. Now, if you spawn up there, or if you spawn somewhere over that way, preferably you want to spawn just up there. That's the best spawn you could get for this run, but we'll go through it anyway. Now this is an offline mode, so I've got no fear of being attacked, killed, etc. Now I found intel docs on top of here. I have never found one inside of a safe, but obviously as you'll hear, hit the safe. There can be a key spawn on top of here, never found it so far. Now if you have this key, it is RBKPRL, then I would recommend you unlock the back door, not this one. So go round and unlock it round there. Now I've had intel docs up here. Obviously check the safe, there's a little safe up in there. And if there's nothing there, then I would go into here. Check the tables. I haven't found intel on there yet, but I always check tables, so like this one, if there's no intel, you can always check the server room. Now I have another key, I don't remember which one it is, but obviously you can look at the map for reserve, which shows you where all the keys are, what the names are, etc. I always check on here just in case there's any intel. Obviously you can do the cabinets if you want. Then I would just go down. There's obviously duffels and stuff that you could be checking like that, but if you just want to get the intel as they're worth so much, I would just follow this. So at this point I'd be going down here. Now again, I've shown already my rat run, so I won't really go over it too much. You know, there's spawns there, you can see there's a hose there, there's that. I still don't find that many people. Now, a run previous to this, just before the servers went down, I had killed 3 players at the marked room over by train station. Then I managed to kill another one at the back of the west building of the chopper. And then by the time I'd gotten down into the underground, just up ahead in that other room, there was 2 players there. One was fairly geared and the other one managed to kill me. I sent him a message, said GG. But you know, I don't often find people down here, so you don't really have to be too scared. You'd have to look out for telltale signs of somebody else has been in here. Now I looked over here because there's a lot of military spawns that I wasn't aware of previously. If this door is closed, then you know somebody's maybe been in there. If that door's open, you know somebody's maybe been in there. If this is open, you know you need to be careful, and that one as well. Now, I always leave doors the way that I found them, that way I bring up less suspicion. And the next intel doc spawn location was on top of here. I found one. I'm assuming that you can probably get one here. And then we're going to go up into the back room. Now remember, check all of these areas in case there's any decent military spawn or PC tech spawns. In here, round the back, sometimes you can get an intel dock on top of here. Obviously there's a computer here, there's a safe, there's drawers, there's more military cabinet spawns up on top of there. There's 1, 2, 3 of these little chesters, speak English, 3 of those little chests as well that you can click on to have a look in, and they sometimes do spawn really good items, most of the time not. I'm just running a really random loadout. Obviously you could do this naked with a bag and hope that you can put some stuff in. You could do it with a rig and a bag and a gun, you could do it with a pistol, you could do it fully kitted. It's totally up to you. But the point is to find the intel dock spawns. Now, I haven't really found any along this location. You have a choice to go down here as well. You can get military spawns there. You have a choice to go down the back here. You can get spawns on there sometimes, not of intel, but like random stuff. And check over here, because I don't know if an intel dock would spawn in any of these areas. I don't know. You never know. I didn't think they'd spawn on the little round wooden cable reel thing that... Oh, there was a helix there. So I didn't think they'd spawn under there, but I found one, so you never know. You have the choice at this point to either continue this way or go back up and just reset if you have the paracord and the red rebel. It's totally up to you. Remember to always look down here just in case of any spawns. Water filters, air filters, fuel, expeditionary fuel, all that kind of stuff. Now if these doors are open, nobody's been here possibly, or there's a less likely chance. This door should always be closed. Again, less likely chance that somebody's been through. Get up here, you want to care for that way, possibly someone camping and anybody that way. Now, I don't really know of any other locations for the documents, so at this point you could go over that way for the marked room if you have it, you could go to the tech room if you have it. I would always recommend somebody coming into here, so long as it's clear. If somebody sees you going in, they can nade you so easily. Because sometimes you can get decent stuff from this little patch here. I've had bitcoins, I've had vases, all sorts of stuff. And there's a duffel and a searchable static dead spawn scav. So after this, there's only really 2 other places you could go if you still want to keep doing the run, but not for, well, you could get intel in there. I'll see if I can find the room. I think everybody knows about the drop over there, so you go up onto that window and drop down, or you jump from that window and go in. And then you can get Tetrises, graphics cards, shit like that if you're lucky. Now, I don't really go in this building very often, but I've seen it on plenty of stream, plenty of video. So not that way, straight ahead. So obviously, I mean there's a vertex straight away. I just wish this was a live game, but anyway. It's not, because I opted to take the safe road. Now, this is a perfect example. You can't see it, but it's there. Now you can get Asus, you can get all sorts from there. So already in this room, there's been quite a nice chunk, if this was live. Then a lot of people go into this room back here. Oh, this is the same room now, what's that? CPU fan. Circuit board. I want to get up to the next floor. But I don't really know this building, so I think there is one more spawn for the intelligence documents. But it's up on the second floor, so I'm gonna go back in this way because I don't. Oh, it's the same shit. God damn it. Right, there we go. Yeah, I don't really go in this place, seriously. It's not this room, but obviously you could check their potential spawns from these tables. So, definitely not that room, so not this room. Not this room. Nope. Is it this one? It's also not this one. But again, I would check on top of shit just to be sure. Maybe it's the third floor? It's gotta be the third floor then. Not that one. Not that one. It's the same shit. This one. So, third floor. I came out from about there, come straight to the end room, and then just check on top of here, because I have found one in the past previously. As I said, I don't really come in here, but that, you know, you could be, at this point you could already have 2 intel docks. I could fit technically 4 intel docks and something else if I came without any of this. So, you know, you could be making close to a mil a run if you get super lucky. I mean, that's a fair amount of spawns, so give it a try. At the end of the day, I've given you a fair few options. You know, you do kind of have to start up at the dome or start down here and work your way up to the dome. Either way, you kind of want to be at this, either this area or top of the dome. So if you can spawn up there, hit the 2 rooms, go inside, go up to the second floor, hit that other room just to be sure, check the ground floor, go into the O2 building, into the big red door, go all through the underground, check the limited spawns that are down there. You come out into this building, I'd go straight across to that hole in there, then you can come into here up to the 3rd floor and go for the last intel dock spawn that I'm aware of. And if at this point you're still feeling ballsy, you could go into that tech room. And hey, if you've already picked up guns or you have guns and you feel like you've made enough in your gamma to warrant going for PvP, you know, at this point you could go hit the button, see if anybody's over there. You could try and look for Gluhar. Many options, so totally up to you guys. Either way, I hope this helps. I hope it brings some awareness of the intel docks, and in a way I hope to not see you guys in the underground, but hey, if you get me, you get me. If you don't, GG. Anyway guys, have a good one. Laters.